welcome back to Lala's World. I know I've been away for a good minute. The last time you guys saw me, I was in Brooklyn, New York, and I did a review on NXT TakeOver and WrestleMania for wrestling fans like myself. So before we get started, make sure you click on the subscribe button. It's somewhere down below somewhere. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up, comment below, and also share this video amongst others. First and foremost, this segment is based on my reactions. We're going to call this Lala's reactions to mostly everything. First off, let's start off with Cardi B's album. I actually got the liberty to listen to her entire album, all her songs, and I'm not even gonna lie, they're good. They're great. It pretty much, she took her time, even whereas, yes, she is with child. Congratulations. She took the time for each song, and some of them had, like, majority of them had, well, I won't say majority, I would say all of them had meaning into it. And it took me a while to whereas I sit down and took the time to listen to all her songs. And I will say I will give this album A+. So if you guys have Tidal, Google Play, Spotify, download her album. It's straight fire. That's all I can tell you. It's straight fire. Now, the next thing I want to bring up, because I heard rumors about it, whereas Nicki Minaj, she was gone for a while. She was in hiding. She was in hiding only due to whereas she was working on new music. But then they're saying that she's pregnant as well. I saw some pictures that she was leaving LAX and she looked a little puffy in the face. So we don't know. I'm not going to start that rumor because I don't want the barbs to attack me. So comment below if it's true or not, if Nicki Minaj is pregnant as well. But whereas she came up with 2 songs, Barbie Tings and Chung Lee. The Chung Lee song, I liked it, no problem. But I wasn't into much of Barbie Tings because it felt like she was at her old self, whereas it looked like she was attacking other female rappers out there, saying that they're trying to be like her or they try to copy her. And it makes me realize, like, okay, nobody's not concerned about you right now. Majority of these female rappers are getting their bag and minding their business. So the look, why it's like, you know, this is the problem with these days. That's why a lot of female rappers can't rise to the top, because all they care about is like, oh, you're copying my style, you're copying my hair, you're copying my clothes. Who cares? Really, just make your songs, make sure it's a hit, make sure it's not trash, and make sure you can go ahead and inspire people. Stop worrying, and that's the problem with, like, and it's, you don't see this with a lot of dudes. You see this with a lot of female rappers. Oh, but you know, don't worry about why this person copying you. I mean, to be honest, take it as a compliment and keep it pushing. You probably put an inspiration on their life or something. Jesus, thank God I'm not rapping. Thank God I'm not rapping. Thank God all we did is to be in a dance school. Chung Lee was great. No, I would say it was good. I would give it like a, and I hate to say this, like, compared to like with Cardi B's album, that's an album. You know, a whole album. So I'll give that whole album an A+. Now, the 2 singles with Nicki Minaj, Chung Lee, and Barbie Tings, the way that it was advertised, like, oh, she's gonna come out with some fire songs, finally she's come out of hiding, and it didn't live too much of the hype. Maybe if there's a video out, then we could try to see it, but till then, it still didn't live up to the hype. So I think there should be hopefully there should be more of Nicki Minaj stuff coming in slowly but surely. Therefore, off to, and I know, whereas I'm going to talk, now this is dedicated to all my wrestling fans out there like myself. when I saw Monday Night Raw after WrestleMania, if anybody who's anybody should know, like after WrestleMania, there's always some surprises. Like I was shocked that I saw Ember Moon on Raw because I thought she was gonna be like, I know she was gonna be called up, but I assumed that she was gonna be called up on SmackDown. So it was good that she brought that fire and that same energy on Raw. Then I gotta take a breather on this one. It looked like when Roman Reigns came in the ring, he was mad, he was pissed off about his loss. All of a sudden, Samoa Joe made his return and pretty much not throw shade, but he read him. Like, straight read him. Like, he's like, yo, my man, all you like to do is complain when you lose to Brock Lesnar. And it's the same story over and over. So pretty much when he's done with you, I'm going to go ahead and put you to sleep permanently. Like, or some like reading type. It wasn't even like shade thrown. It was read. Then, unfortunately, Braun Strowman and Little Nicholas had to forfeit the titles. So those titles are vacant as we speak. Then we have, what else happened? Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens tried to be slick on some like, oh, well, we want to come to Raw. Because they know they screwed up on SmackDown. So, the shade. Kurt Angle. I could give him this one. He said, oh, TNA is hiring. I was like, oh, the shade. Then you have, like, whereas they had to both fight to get a contract, and unfortunately, none of them did win. The beginning of the show, though, when Ronda Rousey came down the ring, because all of a sudden now Stephanie McMahon was all humble, Ronda just straight broke her arm again. That was just a mess. And then they had to have JoJo saying in the audience, oh, we need to have respect for Stephanie McMahon. Either this girl just got a raise or something for her to make that announcement. Because somehow she got a raise on her paycheck somewhere. In order for her to just out of nowhere make an announcement like that. Nah. But other than that, you know, Raw was okay. Raw was great. With all the surprises. Oh, Bobby Lashley. He showed up and he straight beat up Elias. Now, I know there was been talk that Bobby Lashley was coming. And I was like, no, he's not coming. Like, whatever. You know, dirt cheese, da-da-da. Nope, he showed up and he showed up. Yeah. Also, comment below, like, what was your reaction towards Monday Night Raw? Now, SmackDown Live, however, was a whole different approach. From Monday Night Raw, Paige saying, hey, I gotta retire because I can't wrestle no more, and she left her shirt in the ring. I mean, child, girl, you had me crying. Then you come to find out, you know, I was like, no, she's not wrestling, but I know she's gonna do something because she got a serious mouthpiece on her. Pause. But y'all know what I mean. But y'all know, like, she is good on the mic. So I was like, I know they're gonna do something with her. Lo and behold, she's on SmackDown. Now she's the new GM. I'm not mad about it. I think she'll be able to do a tremendous job of that nature. And, you know, let's see how the day goes. She orchestrated her first new match, AJ Styles versus Daniel Bryan. That match pretty much was going to set the bar, set the tone. But, unfortunately, it got interrupted by Shinsuke Nakamura. You know, if you guys haven't seen WrestleMania, he straight low-blowed AJ Styles, and it was a hot, shitty mess. So we already know Shinsuke is walking around with a chip on his shoulder. He's a heel. He's a bad guy. This, that, and third. Am I mad about it? No, I'm not. So we're going to figure out what's going to happen from there because of his actions. Then now you have still the iconic duo. Now, I know these two women was going to get called up because there was like some little tweets here there that they used to leave. Because I follow both of them on Instagram and Twitter. Peyton Royce and Billie Kay. So when they got called up, what do? They take down the queen. Beat her down to the ground to the point she can't stand. Like, literally, the girl couldn't stand. You have Carmella running down the ring. And please, somebody, for the love of God, comment below if you saw this. This girl grabs Mike Chioda to the ring, and he took forever and a day to cash in. He's like, are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? I was like, man, if you don't cash it, like, the man looked like he was still tired from WrestleMania, because obviously what happened was they probably had this man do a double duty. Mind you, Mike Chioda has been around for the longest. We're talking about I'm going to say the Attitude Era. And lo and behold, like, this man was not even budging. Like, even if you saw, like, the end of the Shinsuke and AJ Styles match, he was like, okay, here's Shinsuke. Give him the belt. I'm done for the night. But when he saw Shinsuke hit him, he was like, oh my God, I gotta work some more. So he pretty much was tired. And pretty much Charlotte said, okay, I can wrestle. That didn't work out. Carmella kicked her in the face. 1, 2, 3. She's now the champion. She's running around the whole ring like she won the lottery. I was just like, oh my God. Me upset about her cashing in. I'm not upset. I was just thinking, Jesus Christ, it's about time. She's a now champion, and Charlotte is just like, the crazy part, Charlotte had a smile. She was upset at first, but then she had a smile on her face. Like, you know, like she said in her Twitter, like, her head was held up high. Like, she wasn't gonna show face. Like, I had my held up high, like a queen should. So Mella is money. Now we can go ahead and talk about 205 Live. I watched it, whereas Cedric Alexander was giving his props and giving respect for Mustafa Ali, and all of a sudden freaking Murphy comes out, beats up Cedric Alexander, talking about he wants the title. Drake's all pissed off. Drake Maverick's pissed off about this because he's like, dude, what are you doing? And then the return of the Brian Kendrick, you know, he's there too. They try to make sure there's no vendettas against him and Hideo Itami, because Hideo Itami took him out of commission. So it was good, a good 205 Live. NXT, it was a good NXT as well. Whereas, you know, the great aftermath. But other than that, now we have to look forward is the Superstar Shakeup. Who's going to Raw? Who's going to SmackDown? And also, whereas we have the Royal Rumble in Saudi Arabia. What's crazy was that Rusev was supposed to go against The Undertaker, but now it got switched to now Jericho is going against The Undertaker in a casket match. According to Lana, she said that she told WWE she didn't want Rusev to be in a casket match. Girl, bye. I don't think you make that decision. No. They probably looked like it was best fit for him to be in the 50-man Royal Rumble, or either, well, go against whoever's the next U.S. champion, or, you know, that's the only two options I can think of. Now, also, what else reactions do I have in my soul? Most likely, that was it. Like, there was a lot of stuff I had to let out my chest. But, sum it up, Cardi B's album was great. It's great, you know. And congratulations on her baby. Nicki Minaj, her 2 songs, it was good, but not so great. It wasn't like, it had that oomph in there, and it bring that fire. And then the aftermath of WrestleMania, it came to a fold. So now we just gotta look over for a new chapter. Till then, you guys, thank you for watching Lala's World, and have a good night. Bye.